Hey guys, so today I'm going to give a personal experience that actually happened to me about a year or two ago, but really demonstrated the in our second lecture when we talked about cultural competency, how to lean more towards generalizations and avoid stereotypes when we are actively serving the community in the medical field. So and we'll just flip to this slide really quick because this is actually the same exact situation that I witnessed when I was working in a pro bono physical therapy clinic right here in Provo. Um, that focuses on this belief or assertion that Mexican women often express their pain loudly. And what happened is there was a lady that came in that was complaining of severe dizziness, and she was being very loud about it, expressing her pain and discomfort very dramatically and very verbally, and at a rather high volume, I should say. Um, and the physical therapy assistant that was there kind of brushed it off. I was like, yeah, a lot of Mexican women are like this. We'll just kind of give her some coping mechanisms on how to deal with vertigo and when she needs to see a doctor, and we'll let it go from there. But the head physical therapist actually went into the examination room and talked with her and didn't let that belief become a stereotype for her. She kind of let that guide her and be like, well, if she's reacting this bad to it and it is complaining this much in a dramatic way, this is obviously a problem. We need to treat it. And she actually went in and did the Epley maneuver, which I'm going to share my screen here because we're going to watch this. But it's a maneuver that helps treat vertigo and actually kind of resets the crystals or pebbles or whatever you want to call them in your inner ear that are causing the lack of equilibrium in your body, right? Your body thinks it's all out of whack and moving when it isn't, and this maneuver kind of resets those pebbles or crystals and actually rids the vertigo entirely if you're lucky enough. So we're going to watch this video on how this is done to give you an idea of what happened. So that is the Epley maneuver that I watched the physical therapist perform on her patient, and by the end of it, I think they did it a couple times, and throughout the maneuver, the the woman was actually screaming her head off. Like it sounded pretty bad, but it was pretty impressive because the physical therapist did not let that sway her in her treatment to her, and she performed the maneuver until her vertigo symptoms were gone completely. And after she left the clinic that day, the patient, um, the physical therapist pulled me aside and told me, she's like, don't let um, these stereotypes of how people react to health concerns and health problems um, sway the way you would treat any other person if they were telling you they had this kind of problem. So I thought it was impressive with how she handled herself and how she treated a culture that was different from her and didn't let the belief or assertion about Mexican women become a stereotype, but let it become a generalization to help her treat that patient.